Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you Ken's telephone from New York. This is a Harvest Gold 2554 Western Electric. And Ken's having some problems with this telephone. He's got a letter here. He says this is his 81 or 82 Western Electric Harvest Gold wall telephone. And he also mentions on this telephone the modular handset plug is broken, and that's this guy right here. And basically he started to take the telephone apart, but once this handset modular plug broke on him, he said he quit messing with it, and he didn't take it apart any farther than that. And then he also says, I was having a problem with the phone and it had a lot of static. I couldn't always get dial tone. When I took the phone off the wall and tried to unscrew the back, the modular plug broke for the handset, and the connector fell out, and so he never finished it. And but it still rings loud and sounds clear. I'm not so sure about the sounds clear. I think he meant the bell. But anyway, first things first. This is the initial checkout of this telephone, and basically what we have here is a new modular handset plug port that we're going to put in. And so we're going to move some of this out of the way here, and this gives you kind of a look at the telephone. But basically what I have to do is I'm going to go and first of all we're going to tin up our connections on our wire here. So I want to clean my soldering gun and get ready to put this all together here. And we got to get this plug on here. He's got another issue with this telephone. It's not just this plug here that we have to worry about. So we got to get this squared away first. And once we do that real quick, what's going to happen is we're going to do some testing on the phone. And I want to tin up some of his connections here. We're going to be using his spade connectors. Let's see what we got here. Got one last one to do here. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to start soldering our lines on. We're going to do that real quick here. And what we can do here is now, since we don't need this one no more, we're just going to snip that off. So we'll lose that one there. Get these straightened out. These mini wall telephones were, they were a pretty cool telephone. There's a lot of them out there. They've been in use and in service for years. They're built like tanks, and they were a good telephone. And we're going to get this one squared away for Ken here. See what we got here. I want to snip this line off, and I also want to take this one off. Now I want to come over here and get my last one. going to go ahead and won't need this line anymore, so we're going to snip that. And that gets rid of the old connector, which is pretty shot. They get brittle, and then they just break apart. They've got some age on them. So that's our last connector there, and we're all finished up with that. We're going to move this over to the side. I want to plug his handset in real quick and get his handset ready to test everything. Now this is what I'm talking about. If you see the analyzer, it's starting to seize the line sometimes, and this is the noise that we're getting. If you can hear that static. What I'm going to do is see how it's driving the... Hear that? It's seizing the line. We're going to ring it. His bell switch is off. That's loose, so he can't have no setting on his bell. I think his bell, maybe he started taking the bell off. We're going to have to get this readjusted, or this switch back on. We'll try to... It's driving the analyzer crazy. And now we have dial tone. Let's try that again. It's just got a staticky noise. Try this again. And we'll do it one more time. It's just driving the analyzer nuts. Okay, well, when it's in its static mode, we've got some static coming through the receiver, but we know we don't have any keypad at this time. Now, if we could get it to get dial tone, we may be able to utilize the keypad. Let's see what we got here. We're just getting it's just seizing the analyzer once in a while. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and unplug the telephone. We're going to have to, this is the initial checkout, so what we're basically going to have to do is troubleshoot this telephone out and find out why it sometimes has dial tone, and why did we have this static sensation in the receiver. I assume the keypad's probably good. You know, once we get dial tone, we'll have to check the keypad to make sure it's dialing. But it is the initial checkout. We're going to have to troubleshoot this. I'll try to do another video of this telephone after we, during or after the repair of it. But it's going to have to be troubleshooted out to find out exactly what's going on here. And it's highly likely that it's probably got something to do with the hook switch, although I never really know. I try not to say, you know, what it's going to be, because I really don't know until I troubleshoot the telephone. So we'll try to do some more videos of it and get it squared away and see what we find. But this is Ken's 2554 mini wall Harvest Gold Western Electric telephone. It's a cool telephone, and these were, you know, they were really well made telephone, and there's a lot of them out there, and they're just great telephones, and they last, you know, sometimes they need a little bit of repair here or there, but, you know, they're pretty much like made like a tank, and they're just a very good telephone. And Ken's got a cool phone here. So we'll get it squared away, and we'll try to get another video out of it after it's repaired or during the repair. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.